Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite the former governor of our Imo State, the one we call the Owele, Senator Rochas Okorocha, for his tribute.
As we round up this night of tribute, let it be known to all men that life is an inexplicable pattern of mystery, where no man knows when he was born and when he will die. And this notorious fact is deeply rooted in the fact that every man is created by God with his works, and the talent are the guides. For no man can grow above or beyond his destiny. For every man's destiny has a relationship with God. So let it be with Ifanyoba. Let it be with the Nnewi-born politician. Let it be with our brother. Let it be with the great philanthropist, the great leader, the motivator. Let it be the lover of mankind and citizen of humanity. May his soul rest in peace. And to you, the Ubas, madam, and your lovely children particularly, I have not died before, and I don't intend to die soon. But let me say something, that I do know that the Ikemba Ojukus, the Kwemes, and these great leaders of note who have left us, since the spirit never dies, I'm sure, they are having meetings somewhere. And I can only imagine what kind of meeting is saying. And their meeting is Undibo. And Igbo, hear me, what is the likely thing these leaders are discussing now, including the youngest of them all, the Fanyoba. The question they're asking, Igbos, why do you play the politics of hate? Why do you hate one another? Ojukwu recalled his quarrels with Ekweme, and now they say it is vanity. Iwanyan recalled his quarrels with Enwerem, now they are in one place. And so, they are asking Igbos, may you embrace peace. Another thing that happened that is common with these great men is that before the death of Iwanyan made a plea to Federal Republic of Nigeria. SDF went to Villa and begged Nigerian nation. Ifeanyi made a statement in the same line. I want to say to you, my brother, in whom I'm well pleased, Senate President, convey this one message on behalf of these Igbos who are seated, that the best way to honor this great young man is the release of Nnamdi Kanu. So that the Igbos can go home and reorganize their place. And I know you, Senator Akpabio, that even if you don't want to do it, send this message. For the sake of your wife, who is our daughter, send this message and get us a result. Or else, your wife is not too far from taking back home. Your Excellency, Mr. President, we are particularly happy that you are always coming to associate yourself with things like this. Nigeria still remains very grateful. Thank you, and God bless all of you. My people, my people.
Our Owele.
My dear wife, one of you, I don't take the threat lightly. Somebody said, if I don't, is it Rochas? Rochas, my people, my people. That said, if I don't take the message to the federal government to do one or two things, that it will come for my wife. I got scared. But I know I'm standing here, all the strength I have is because of the prayers of my wife. I don't know. So I want to plead with Rochas. I will come to your house personally to inform you after I've delivered the message to the federal government. So please don't contemplate withdrawing your daughter from my house. I don't know what I would have done. But I thank all of you. On behalf of the 10 Senate, on behalf of the distinguished senators, Deputy Senate President, the leadership, and all of us, we say to be fine back. Let me just mention an incident we should mention tomorrow. If anybody did not like anything about marginalization, he loved Ndigbo so much that when we were clearing the service chiefs, unfortunately one of them has just passed on, may his soul rest in peace. If anybody wanted to talk, if anybody raised his hand, and after a while I was about to close, he jumped up and breached protocol and said, Mr. President, I don't like the way you are marginalizing Ndigbo. How can you marginalize Ndigbo? Ndigbo has not asked any question. Meanwhile, Senator Ome had asked questions, so many others, but because he had not asked, he felt he was representing the marginalized people of Ndigbo. And therefore, that only his voice that the Igbos will hear. And so we had to stop everything and say, okay, we don't want to marginalize Igbos. Distinguished Senator, stand up and speak on behalf of Igbo. He just stood up and said he wanted to thank them for assisting him to provide security in Newe and sat down. So, at any point in time, in fact, unfortunately, he won't be there to see the growth of his baby. The Senate passed the Southeast Development Commission, and this is something we feel should have been done immediately after the war. There should have been a special commission to take care of the destruction and the effects of the civil war on Igbo. A group of very mercantile people, hard-working people, who on their own, where would you think he would have taken money to do all he had done? Almost all the Igbo people that I know after the Civil War, the billionaires are all self-made. Whether in the aviation industry, you look at Ogema, whether you look at Chief Okonkwo, who just found out that he wasn't the only one who sponsored Governor Gige. Yeah. And that Ifeanyi Ubah was also there. So I expect him and Governor Gige to go and discuss outside. United, whether Emeka Ofo, and so many others. I can tell you that the Igbos are self-made. The Igbos are very proud people. The Igbos are very mercantile. The Igbos are the only ethnic group in Nigeria that when they enter Kanu State, they build houses in Kanu State for themselves. They don't rent. They turn around the place. When they enter Lagos, they own almost 2 or 3 local governments and build houses and live there. There's no place they go to, they don't make it back. But other Nigerians will come to my state and rent houses and stay for 15 years and go back without building a structure. But the Igbos are not the same. They are not like that. Wherever they are. So Ifeanyi Ubah represented the creme de la creme of the Igbo enterprise. I can say that his death has robbed us of a great entrepreneur, a great philanthropist, a man of excellence, an advocate for the less privileged, a proud son of Igbo. May his soul rest in perfect peace.